For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. I haven't trusted polls since. I read that 62% of women had affairs during their lunch hour. I've never met a woman in my life who would give up lunch for sex. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Long experience has taught me that people who do not like geraniums have something morally unsound about them. Sooner or later you will find them out. You will discover that they drink, or steal books, or speak sharply to cats. Never trust a man or a woman who is not passionately devoted to geraniums. The most disappointing feature of working for a cause is that so few people have a philosophy of life. We used to say, in the suffrage movement, that we could trust the woman who believed in suffrage, but we could never trust the woman who just wanted to vote. Never trust a woman who doesn't like to eat. She is probably lousy in bed. One should never trust a woman who tells one her real age. A woman who would tell one that would tell one anything. Never trust a woman or an automatic weapon. Never trust a woman who wears mauve, whatever her age may be, or a woman over 35 who is fond of pink ribbons. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. Comedy comes from pain, and no one knows that better than this woman Roseanne Barr, who was molested as a child. Yuck. That poor molester. Roseanne never got over it. She felt violated. She had trust issues. She never got the candy he promised her. Never regret anything that made you smile. Never trust a woman who will not lie about her age after 30. She is unwomanly and unhuman, and there is no knowing what crimes she will commit. Never trust an ugly woman. She's got a grudge against the world, said Grandma, who was no oil painting herself. Cato, used to say that in all his life, he never repented but of three things. The first was that he had trusted a woman with a secret, the second that he had gone by sea when he might have gone by land, and the third that had passed one day without having a wool by him. Marriage is very important. Marrying a girl is the most important thing a man can do. Never mind business or politics or sport or any of that. There's nothing so vital to the world as a man marrying a woman. That's where we get our children from. That's how the human race goes forward. And if it's too late for children, there's the companionship of a safe and trusted person. Never comment on a woman's rear end. Never use the words large or size with rear end. Never. Avoid the area altogether. Trust me. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Never trust a woman whose father calls her princess. Chances are she believes it. If I were a woman, I would never trust men who say they are feminists. Either they are acting out of guilt, trying to establish credentials, or they think they might be able to pick up more girls. If I were a woman, I would say, go away and have your first period. Then come back and tell me you are a feminist. You're a work of art. Not everyone will understand you, but the ones who do will never forget about you. Miss Allenby, she told me yesterday, and in quite a loud voice too, that she was only 18. It was most annoying. Lord Illingworth, one should never trust a woman who tells one her real age. A woman who would tell one that would tell one anything. I wouldn't trust a man and woman who never had their fights.